what was the purpose in tonight's update or meeting?
Basically, we wanted to address City Council so that they were on board with the same vision that we have for creating a bright and vibrant future for downtown Wausau. So it's going to take a lot of city cooperation. We know this going in. So we wanted to get in as quickly as we could on the front end to really create that buy-in, that cooperation, and that shared vision for Wausau's future.
What kind of success has the riverfront?
The
Or River District, sorry, River District had.
It's been pretty phenomenal. So we've added 46 new events, programs, initiatives, and services in the last 3 years. We've created, $97 million of total private reinvestment in the district, $24 million of total public reinvestment in the district over our 15-year history as a Main Street program. We host more annual events in downtown Wausau than any other Main Street in the state, and we do all of this while being proportionally one of the lowest funded, lowest staffed, and largest Main Street districts in the state. So we're able to accomplish quite a lot with a little.
What are some of the goals going forward?
Some of the goals going forward, placemaking, residential development, and business development are our 3 top priorities in the next 3 to 5 years. And basically, placemaking, I think, will encompass everything. Basically, when you want to locate a business, you want a nice place that you're looking forward to going to. You want to go outside and have lunch. Same thing when you come home at night. You want a good place that has social offerings and an interesting aesthetic. So basically, placemaking will help further both the residential development and the business development components of what we have going forward, and we'll be addressing the specifics of our programs as we go into June and July this year.
Just how big of a factor have city officials played into the success that you guys have had?
Huge. We could not do what we do without the cooperation of the city, and they have been so supportive over our 15-year history. We couldn't have become a Main Street program without their support. So we are so grateful for everything that they do for the city, for their openness to new ideas, to basically being able to, or letting us, address them and work with them on such an ongoing basis. And especially this last year, we could not, there's so much that we could not do without the city's cooperation. So we really, really appreciate it.
And what does this do for the city, I guess?
What Wausau River District does for the city, we basically operate in a 34 square block area on both the east and west sides of the river in the heart of downtown Wausau. And if you think about it, the heart of downtown Wausau is also the seat of Marathon County. So what we do in downtown Wausau has a ripple effect to not only the rest of the city, but to the rest of the county and the region. People ask, well, what's the city in central Wisconsin? And it's Wausau. So what we're able to bring to the mix, not just in the city, but regionally, is a vitality and a vibrancy and a livability that really doesn't exist anywhere else in central Wisconsin.
If you were to kind of pick out the biggest success that you guys have had so far, what would you say it is?
That's a really hard one. I think that it depends. There's so many definitions of success, and I guess 2 answers. Traditionally, being honored as one of the top 10 Main Street districts in the country this last year as a semifinalist for the Great American Main Street Award is undeniably a huge success that we could not have even dreamed of in 2014. We only got accredited to apply in 2015. So that was huge. The other more non-traditional one, I'd say, would be partnering with so many different organizations, 25 different organizations in the execution of our programs and services, and diversifying our funding sources, up from $0 in 2014 of diversified funding sources to over $115,000 3 years later. So those are, in terms of the sustainability of the organization and the sustainability of some of the progress we've made in Wausau, between those diversified funding sources and the partnerships we've created, I think we're on a really good track to make that, for that to continue to happen.